Happy opening day, guys. Monday, March 8th, 2026. Barrels of Breland, your host, Breland Amadova, right here. We are back, episode 21. Manufacturing runs, baseball IQ, and playing the game the right way. We gotta have baseball feel. We just have to have feel when we play this game. Okay? So today we're talking about real baseball. 9 innings, obviously. The kind of baseball that wins games over a long season. And we're going to go in depth in a little boring baseball, which nobody likes to do now, which is small ball, manufacturing runs, keeping things interesting on the bases, creating chaos for the defense, hitting cutoffs, all that good stuff, okay? Because not every run comes from a home run. Sometimes it's a bunt, a stolen base, a hit and run, a diving play on defense. You save a run, moving the runner over, sacrifice fly. There's countless ways to score runs other than the long ball, which has been taught in the last few years of this game. Okay, the great teams understand that one run can change a game. Literally, one run can change a game. And the best players understand how to create those runs, but they also know where to be, when to be, and what to do in that time before the situation happens. Okay, great players, elite baseball players see a play happening before it even happens. They know the 5 different things that they need to do if a ball were to go in that spot, come to him, and anything else. Okay? So, this episode is going to be huge. Absolutely huge. And of course, up top, my creatine electrolyte coming out, hibiscus flavor, nano-emulsified electrolyte with creatine and anti-inflammatory properties. Coming out soon. We are manufacturing it as we speak. Coming soon, but right now I got some Better Goods Organic mixed berries, fruit snack, strawberry, cherry, and raspberry flavor. Not the best, but I need a little pick-me-up. Alright, not the best. Alright, so here we go, guys. Small ball is about discipline and awareness. It's doing the little things that don't always show up on the highlight reels, or sometimes aren't even kept as a stat that you want scouts to see. Right? Examples: a sacrifice bunt, advancing the runner. How well can you sacrifice bunt? Bunting is about placement, not about surprise attack. Even when you're bunting for a hit, it's placement rather than trying to be as quick as you can. Okay. Productive outs. Ground ball to the right side with the man on second with less than no outs. So no outs. Can we get that runner to third and trust our teammate hitting behind us to drive him in? Okay. Infield in, infield back. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. What are we doing? How are we changing the approach? What pitches are we looking for? Okay, scoring a runner with less than 2 outs is crucial in this game, especially in close ball games. All right, that runner on third needs to score 100% of the time if it's less than 2 outs. Us as a hitter need to find a way to get that run in. I don't care what you got to do. Battle your ass off, and hopefully the pitcher does a wild pitch. But the least thing you want to do, pop up to the infield and strike out. Those 2 bugaboos. Don't even want to think about it. Okay? So sacrifice fly. Can we score that runner with less than 2 outs on a sac fly? Can we get the ball to the outfield? Hit and run. Okay, great for creating action on the field. Chaos for the defense. Forcing the defense to move, get out of position. Maybe we put the ball in play into a spot where the defense was, and they vacated. Okay? Creates bad throwing errors. All sorts of possibilities when there's movement on the bases. Okay? And lastly, stealing bases. Great pressure. The catcher has to catch 9 innings. He's not going to throw every runner out. Okay, he's just not. We need to steal bases, especially when pitchers are giving away tendencies and catchers are getting tired and lazy behind home plate. Okay? All these plays require trust and timing, great coaching, and usually the best play isn't swinging for power. It's just contact. Finding a hole, trusting an approach, keeping it simple. Okay. The best play is helping your teammates succeed, helping your team succeed. That's the best play. How can you manufacture runs? That's team baseball. That's how you win games. Because it's not always the best team that wins. It's the team that plays the best that wins. Baseball IQ and baseball feel. Okay. Hand in hand. Baseball IQ and feel separates good players from great players. How well do you know the game of baseball? You know, do you know where to be in certain plays? Are you aware of all your base runners that's on base? Are you aware of tendencies? Are you picking signs from the catcher, from the pitcher? Such things as, are you staying in a rundown so the player behind you can advance and you sacrifice your out, right? Physical tools matter, but baseball IQ, baseball feel for the game, knowledge and wisdom for the game separates elite players from the average players. Especially in pro ball. College baseball is like you're a robot and you're just listening to coaches, right? But the real players create baseball IQ. Everything stems from up here. 6 inches right here. Okay. Baseball IQ means understanding the game situation, the score, the number of outs, where the defense is positioned, what the pitcher is trying to do, who's got the good arm, who's got speed on defense, who's got speed in the lineup when you're on defense, tendencies of a hitter. Do they pull? Do they slice? Do they go oppo? Are they a slap hitter? All of these things help you as a player either position on defense, know where to make the throw. They even make you luckier as a hitter because you're knowing these things, you're knowing the situation, and you're confident already knowing what you need to do. And that's all you have to focus on, okay? So great players are actually always thinking because they know the game, but they're thinking with confidence and cockiness that it's something that can't really be taught. It's something more you just learn from experience, I believe. And you learn baseball IQ and baseball feel the more you play this game, the more pitches you see, the more balls you get, the more reps you get. So before every pitch even happens, the best players are asking themselves, if this ball is hit to the outfield, where do I run? If this ball is hit on the ground, where's the next play? If I'm on second base, can I tag on this? These are just a few of the thousands of questions that us as great baseball players ask ourselves before the situation. You know, how big of a lead can I get? Can I get a bigger secondary lead? How well can you read ball and dirt to take the extra bag, right? Like all those little things. High IQ players are able to think more, but slow the game down. They anticipate instead of react. They are playing chess. They are 2 steps ahead while you're still just trying to keep up. Okay? Those are the best players. They make the game look easy, like they're not even trying. That's when you know a player has IQ, feel, knowledge for the game. So, pressure wins games. Why? Because the more you pressure someone into doing something, the more they break, the more opportunity you're going to have to win games. So manufacturing runs is about putting pressure on the defense, right? Are you seeing pitches as a hitter? We want quads. We want hard hits. We want to see a lot of pitches. We want to swing at strikes, leave the balls alone. We want to throw pitchers' timings off. Once a pitcher's in a rhythm, we need to find a way as hitters to break that rhythm. All right? Pitcher, will throw mistakes, and we need to capitalize because pressure causes mistakes. A rush throw, a missed cutoff, a bad pitch. When a team runs the bases well and executes small ball, the defense starts to feel it. You start to panic, right? Think of yourself as on defense in a close-knit ball game. Your asshole's tight, bunting situation. You're thinking about, oh, okay, I got to run here and there, and then we got to get this out. So you just say, you tense up, and that's pressure. The pressure is the tenseness you feel in your body instead of playing loose and confident. But we want that tense feeling to be on the other team, to be on the opponent, because we're causing that pressure. And once the pressure builds up, momentum shifts, and that's where you can take over the game. Great teams don't wait for big moments, they create them. All right, so we want to create the momentum. We want to create the big moment by constantly putting pressure. I can relate it to pickleball. The team in a doubles match, the team that wins usually is the team that controls the net, controls the kitchen. Who can stay at the kitchen the longest? The team that's always playing back and is on the defense because the balls are getting hit hard and staying in the back, those teams are usually the team that loses. Okay, so same thing in baseball. We want to keep momentum, staying on our toes, forcing the team to be on their heels and not know where to go. Put pressure, force them to make outs. Okay? So, pressure creates opportunities for success, creates life lessons from the small ball practice, from the small ball strategy of this game. Because small ball teaches a powerful lesson about life, and success isn't always big moments. It comes in small, consistent actions. Right? You stack day, you stack day, you stack the day, you stack the day, big moment. You keep stacking, it keeps building. Small things, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%. You add up all the 1%, and you get a big chunk, right? And the only way to do this is daily discipline, daily preparation, daily effort. Because as I've said before, in almost every single podcast, we can only control 3 things in life. Our passion for something, our energy we put forth, and our attitude. Passion, energy, attitude, or actually I like to say effort. It doesn't take much to give 100% effort in anything we do, right? Because how you do anything is how you're going to do everything. Good job. So just like in baseball, small sacrifices lead to the biggest results. Just imagine you don't sacrifice to get that tying run into scoring position, and you screw up, pitcher gets out of the jam, right? You don't score. Or let's say you bunt, you fail, you strike out swinging. You guys lose the game by 1 run. Now imagine if you just got the bunt down, got him over, everything changes because every time a runner advances, the strategy of how the pitcher throws, how the catcher catches, how the coach moves the defense, everything changes based on every single pitch. Even the pitch is going to be different. Like a 3-0 pitch is not going to be a 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch, he might spike a curveball because it could still throw a curveball and it advances if there's a pass ball instead of a, there's so many scenarios in baseball how strategy changes the game on every single pitch. Right, so sometimes doing the right thing doesn't bring the most attention that we want, doesn't bring the hype that we want, but by you doing something small creates big movements in the game and big momentum and big energy shifts. So it builds victory over time. The game is chess, not checkers. We're playing chess in this game. Every single move will dictate what we do on the next pitch and the next pitch and the next pitch. Right? Like baseball is a counter thing. They do something, we have to counter. It's not just play defense, but it's defense with the counter move. All right? And the crazy thing is, God works often in the same way. Not always through huge moments, but through quiet obedience, through the small blessings, through the small little miracles, through the little everyday daily habits and discipline. That's how God works. because that's how life works. Over the past few days, I've been listening to podcasts and readings, and it's always the one lesson, the one thing that's always come up is it's not the result at the end, but it's being in the moment of your process throughout the whole thing. Because once you get to the result, it's like, what's next? Whereas if you're just enjoying the moment and being where your feet are, being in the present moment, that's what creates the experience of joy and happiness throughout life and throughout creating something cool. Okay? So, you're a teammate, you're on a team, you have a role. Everybody has a playing role. Not every player is going to be a home run hitter. Not every player is a table setter. Not every player is a leadoff hitter. Not every player is a starting pitcher or the star pitcher. Some players are table setters, contact hitters, base stealers, defensive specialists, catcher, bullpen catcher, sometimes just the cheering guy on the team, sometimes the glue guy on the team, sometimes just the pinch runner, and that's okay. We all have a role, we all have special abilities, and we all need to be aware of our special abilities and understand that that's our strong suit and that's just what we need to do for the team to succeed. Championship teams are built on players who accept their role, not on the I guy, not on the ego guy, not on, oh, I could do that, oh, I could do that, oh, why is he doing that, right? Championship teams are built on players who buy into the standards of the team, trust their coaching, trust their teammates, and by all means do everything they can to be the best versions of themselves and become a better teammate for their team. Okay, because championship teams are built on players that accept their role and do the best they can every single time. Your role matters, and in God's design, everyone has a role too. No one is insignificant. Every person matters. Because it's like you can go fast alone by yourself, but you're going to go further together. That's how I like to think of it. You put the pieces together and it creates one big masterpiece puzzle. So every player, every team has a role. You fit it into those slots. Boom. Mesh, cohesiveness, team chemistry, championships, wins, good vibes. Because that's what we want. We want good feels, great IQ, people knowing where they need to be, what they need to be doing, everyone helping out. That's what creates the best teams, the greatest chemistry on teams and winning teams, successful teams. All right. So, in closing, guys, 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 12. Just as the body, though one, has many parts, but all its many parts form one body, so it is with Christ. Christ is body, Christ is word. Christ was human flesh of God. But think of it as our body. We can't operate to the fullest of our potential and maximize our usefulness if we have one arm or one eye or half a body or one leg, right? So, all its many parts form one body, and that's how we work together. That's how Christ built us, because it's perfect. Okay? Baseball is a team game. It's not about one swing. It's about everyone doing their part. Manufacture the run, move the runner, make the smart play, trust your teammates, quality at bats as a hitter. See more than 6 pitches, foul pitches off. See ball, hit ball, keep it simple, breathe. Barrel to the ball. Okay, because just like in baseball, God uses every role in his plan. Even the small players matter. Everyone brings something to the table. Everyone gets a piece of the pie. Okay, everyone matters. When you fail, use it as a learning opportunity to learn, to experience, to try again. Don't get discouraged. It's a game of failure. So just think, you fail, try again. Fail, try again. Fail, learn, try again. Fail, learn, try again, reset. Learn. Do not you can't get down yourself in a game that's expecting you to fail. So go out there, have fun. The more confidence you get comes from the more preparation you do, okay? It's because the separation comes in the preparation. So if you're not preparing, don't expect to have the ball bounce your way. Don't expect to get the broken base hit that you want. Don't expect to get these little wins that come when you see someone else get it. But it's probably because they worked their ass off or they did a little extra work. So look in the mirror, put in the work, show up with a great attitude every single time. 100% effort, 100% passion, 100% attitude, 100% energy. Because how we do anything is how we're going to do everything. All right, guys, this is episode 21. Episodes 20 be posted right after this. Follow the real_smoothie king, my Instagram, and my YouTube channel, youtube.com/almodoba50. If you have any questions, comments, all of this is posted online as far as YouTube. Yeah, guys, if you have any questions, you can email me also, brelandalmodoba@gmail.com. The 2026 Cosmic Tour coming soon. We open up in Jacksonville next week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Opening night, Thursday. Happy opening day, everyone. Go out, be great, be grateful. God loves you. The best is yet to come. All right, let's play smart. Let's play together. Stay humble. Stay faithful. Boom!